to touch the heirs of Nnamdi Kanu, and you will be disgraced by God. Pastor Giwa warned Buhari. The senior pastor of Awaiting the Second Coming of Christ Ministry at Giwa has cautioned President Muhammad Buhari that they shouldn't touch the heirs on Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Sunday Igbo of the Oduduwa nation as well. He accused Buhari for being impartial as he has gone extreme lengths to capture Nnamdi Kanu out of the country, whilst the leader of bandits and Boko people are on the loose in the country. In his words, no matter how powerful they are, God shall disgrace them out of power, like Balak, son of Zippor, who was the king of Moab at that time. Balak had summoned Balaam, son of Beor, to curse the Israelites because he was afraid they could take over his territory. Surprisingly, Balaam refused to make any pronouncement other than what God said after God must have shown his power to Balaam, the pagan prophet. He instead blessed the people of Israel, and Balak hurriedly left in shame. Anybody who is boasting that he or she has power to stop people's decision will be disgraced out of power as God lives. As soon as you got to power, things turned upside down. You should be ashamed of yourself. Let me warn President Muhammad Buhari again that nothing must happen to all the people agitating for freedom of their people. When God is ready, he can use ordinary stone to destroy a nation and rebuild it. The governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, must swing into action and fish out those behind the invasion of Chief Sunday Igbo's house within 24 hours. My dear viewers, Buhari is an autocratic leader. He will never listen. He will never listen. You see, one thing is to call Buhari to order. One thing is for him to be attentive and welcoming. How many people have called Buhari to order? How many men of God has warned him assiduously? You know, one reason why Buhari keeps failing in this administration is inability to pay attention, to listen, and to put into effect all that he has been advised on. Buhari has over 15 advisors. He hardly listened to one. Buhari happens to be the president that has the highest advisors in all the presidents in the history of Nigeria. He hardly listened to one. Tell me, how can he succeed? Men of God will advise him. Professionals will advise him. Philanthropists will advise him. His predecessors will advise him. Yet, Buhari will not listen. How can he succeed? And he keeps listening to advice. He only listens to advice that is not it. That is not it. So I don't know where and how this can be made possible. Now, this man of God is giving Buhari a warning now. A serious warning that he must not touch the heirs of Buhari, of Nnamdi Kanu, to say that he must not touch the heirs of Nnamdi Kanu, or else you will get the side of God. I don't know when Buhari will learn to listen to advice. I don't know when Buhari will learn to listen or be welcoming to advice. It is not only Pastor Giwa that is throwing this warning to Buhari. Primate Ayodele have done the same, but Buhari keeps paying deaf ear to advice. keeping deaf ear to advice. I don't know. Okay, look at the situation of this country now. The situation of this country demands immediate response. Immediate response to solutions. To solution. Now you tell me, how can there be solution whereby when the president of the country hardly pay attention to advice? There can never be solution. I thought they said that it is only when you listen to people's opinion that solution can come to play. Yes, but in the case of Buhari, he believes on his own opinion. He believes that it is his own opinion that can make it work. How can that be possible? How can that be possible? Okay, you see, look at the idea he brought out in order to get hold of Nnamdi Kanu, but he can never bring out such an idea to go after the bandits. That is to let you know how serious Buhari hates the Igbos. I was telling someone that Buhari personally came into this administration because of the Igbos. He came in order to deal with the Igbos and not for any other thing. And that is why you see that the moment he came into power, the first thing he did was to proscribe the IPOB, because he has seen that IPOB is going to be an obstacle to his administration. You see that? So Buhari is not it at all. And that is what this man of God is telling him, that nothing must happen to Nnamdi Kanu, which is the truth. See, Nnamdi Kanu is a world leader. He is a world icon, a world figurehead. Nothing must happen to him. If anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, believe you me, Nigerian is gone. A friend of mine was telling me that if I've been able to get my own passport out of this country, because if this country if anything eventually happens to Nnamdi Kanu, forget it, Nigerian is coming to an end, which is the truth. Some persons will be looking at it that what is this guy saying? But what this guy is saying is the reality. Is the reality, and nothing but the truth. Okay, all right. Let me hear from you actually from the outside to know what you have to say. If you are new, click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.